You're kind of low on your voice chat.
Wait a minute. Let me do this.
There it is.
Okay, what about?
Can go back on that?
It's still low.
That's all right.
I was trying to do let's see, because I'm going into my settings to do it.
You're doing what?
I'm in my settings to try to make my mic volume go up. I can hear you. So,
Yeah, it's kind of just kind of going in and out. It's. I think it'd probably be all right. So Haley Welch, that's fucking funny. The New York Post said, "Wow, Haley Welch went viral when she used the term "haktua" to describe a sex act in an on-street style interview outside of a nightclub, and now she's created cryptocurrency. Welcome to America."
yeah, she didn't waste no time.
Mm-mm. So we're gonna release ours. It's not a rug pull. No one will lose money. Yep, it'll be great. But yeah, millions of dollars in lost money. That sucks. But
Yeah, I can't.
people should know better. Oh, look at those. That's nice. You didn't even see what that was, that advertisement.
Wait, man. There
Don't
it is.
worry about it.
Okay. Okay.
uh, oh, yeah, I think probably we should stop talking about her until the lawsuit gets done. But that's interesting. It's really horrible. So, oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one topic discussion I want to say. So, are all new crypto coins a scam, and is Bitcoin the only real currency for crypto?
I thought it was the same thing, but just with a different name.
It, from what I see, all the stats usually follow the same thing. So like Bitcoin, and then well, other than people pulling out, that's where it's the term rug pull gets put in, is when the everybody puts in their money, and then the investors or the creator
Mm-hmm.
then
And
pulls out and takes it
then
all.
then you gotta tell everybody don't pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Hmm.
And that echo is coming from you. I thought it was more.
But then there's stuff like Dogecoin. That's
Yeah, I remember
even,
that one.
but like it kind of basically follows the same trajectory. That's what I
Well, I
don't
mean,
understand. Like, I mean, that's kind
like
of like it, but see, it
I've heard
relatively.
of it. I just thought it was Bitcoin was the general term for the whole thing. Like there's Dogecoin and whatnot, but I mean, in the end, it's all literally Bitcoin. That's what I thought it was.
I feel like it's the basis of it is that because the Bitcoin has backing on it because it's the first decentralized cryptocurrency, and so a lot of people use it for not being central from the central banking systems. So it has value
Mm-hmm.
on it. I just don't understand how all the other coins get value. It makes no sense.
Because they don't even know the actual person who invented it. They think the person that they say it is not even real, or they can't determine if it's real or not.
Well, somebody created it, and somebody smart.
I'm probably gonna say it. You know what? Let me Google it real fast to make sure I say it right. I got it in my head, but I want to make sure I pronounce it. But they're saying that the person, they're just debating if this person really exists or was it something that was just totally made up, like the person's name.
Oh, you're talking about the Bitcoin stuff?
Yeah,
Bitcoin. Do a little decent Google search.
Satoshi Nakamoto.
Satoshi Nakamoto. Oh. Did he create like Motorola?
I don't know. I'm looking at his.
I thought he was a lot younger.
Nah, I kind of no. He kind of I didn't really give that a thought.
He's got a bust. That's funny.
Is it this? It's silver in it. Yep. Okay. Now they're saying they found him. But yeah. Uh,
But money is only what you give it value to. So everybody gets value to the dollar. That's why it has value. Bitcoin has value because everybody gives it value. But these coins have fake value.
yeah.
People think it has value. It doesn't.
I couldn't really follow it. I just didn't quite understand the point of something that like there's people who have millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin on a price chart and they lose it.
Oh wow, here's the Hawk 2 coin. Is it still screen sharing on your end?
Man, let me switch back. Yes.
There it is. There's the Hawk 2 coin. Oof. So that's what they're talking about.
Dang.
But then it went up again. Oh, but see, it started at. It's not even worth that much. It's like millionths of a cent. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that. I see that too, but I don't know how to read that unit.
I think it is millionths of a cent. I might be mistaken. But yeah, it started 379. It still dropped, but people bought thousands and of thousands of dollars. Plus, they had like a 10% interest, 10%
Well,
commission fee on top of it.
to me, it's call me crazy. I mean, I grew up off of physical money, not just something that's digital. And like you said, it only has value if people give it value.
Yep.
So I mean, like seriously, if something were to happen on the internet and go down or whatever, can't do anything, can't buy anything. I mean, people are going to be exchanging physical money as much as they can, but
Well, if it all goes to shit, then nothing's worth anything except
and
value's going to change.
people are going to be walking around with not exactly cell phones, but it look like a cell phone, but you can't communicate. It's literally just a digital wallet,
Mm.
a physical digital wallet.
With cash.
With the Bitcoin on it.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yeah, gas too.
All right. Well, we covered that for a little bit. Now for our next one, which is the fun one that all the white women like, that who they think is hot, Luigi Mangioni's.
So what happened now?
Well, all his walking stuff, the mayor Adams, put him on display as like a serial killer, and now that's being very controversial. He pleaded not guilty, and there's a lot of white women in those courtrooms who are pleading that he's innocent.
It's, I mean, jeez, yeah. Yeesh.
You fuck him. Come on now.
Yeah, so you just gonna say that right out here? Oh my God. Your wife
Oh,
probably sitting there looking at you like,
is
Jacob.
that how you're looking at me like right now?
Somebody's looking at you that way.
Wait till people find out that you're black.
Oh no.
Oh shit, the viewer count just went down by 2. Well, we lost 2 viewers. Thanks, Cher. Thanks.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Thanks for being black.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. All right. Oh, but that's on him. But yeah, that's what's going on over there. Is all the not guilty. Eric Adams is getting on for his pert walk, and people are still mad at the McDonald's. Did you ever see his manifesto?
No, but I did hear people were talking shit about whoever called the police
Oh
and said, "Why
yeah.
you snitching?"
I want to see where's this manifesto at. His
But he kind
manifesto
of did that
makes.
to himself. He kind of did that to himself because he just had to have that McDonald's.
I want to. I want to. I overheard his manifesto. It. Hold up here. Here's what the New York Times is saying. Trying to see if we got a proper quote here from it. Yeah, privilege upbeatings. It's like all the corporate news wants to talk down on them because they're corporate news. But this is bad. This is bad entertainment right now. Let's see here. There we go. Manifesto. He's got crazy eyes. Women love that.
All his other pictures, he looked like he's pissed. This one here, he looks like he's saying something goofy, but I remember seeing that clip.
Where he walks in.
Yeah, somebody just happened to catch him when he was yelling. See there, that's the one I was.
Oh, right here. Well, there's a bunch
No,
of.
it was he was looking back at the camera when he was getting pushed along.
Whoopsies. They're on News Nation Now, the internet news site. There we go. Talks about the insurance. Well, basically, his manifesto gives him up. He shouldn't have wrote that. But I thought it had something against corporations and their power over the people and
It,
all
yeah,
of
it probably
that.
did because he he was basically one of the ones that just got really fed up with the way everyone's being done through medical insurance and etc. Because they were using AI technology to automatically deny people.
Yep,
Pretty
because it's
shitty.
cheap. But his manifesto had a bunch of stuff against corporations. So what does he do? He goes gets coffee from Starbucks, and then he gets found out at a McDonald's. There's a lot of hypocrisy in that. It is kind of funny.
So yeah, yeah, it still trips me out seeing all the little bits of clues and then why would they're out here at this time of night morning.
There. Need McDonald's. Man, your last outside meal was McDonald's. Ugh. Well, enough on that guy. He's still, if he is still guilty, well, he's innocent, proven guilty. He still did murder a guy, just not in the paperwork way. So,
Yeah. Oh shit.
so here's a fun one. You ready for this one? This blew up, and a lot of people called for Trudeau. Justin Trudeau's the Prime Minister of Canada. He called for a lot of people calling for his resignation. He did the whole trucker convoy. I think it was during COVID when all the truckers protested it, and then they locked up bank accounts and all that good stuff.
I
Very
remember that.
very not democratic.
Mm.
But the Democratic elected Prime Minister of Canada, he had a meeting with Trump on Mar-a-Lago, and then Trump called Canada should become the 51st state.
Oh my god.
Oof.
But yeah, we
And then
have
Trudeau just rolled over with it.
but yeah, we have Puerto Rico who is supposed to be a part of our country, but yet it gets treated like a country of its own.
Well, it is an island of garbage. We just want to
You
make sure that's clear. You agree that it's an island of
you talking
garbage.
about we? What's this we shit? That's you.
Don't go all black anti on me. Mm-hmm. Who
What?
we? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, no,
Ladies and gentlemen.
Jacob over here is the one that made that comment, and I'm sorry. He said we. He must be referring to him or someone else.
There's a little kitty.
Don't try to change the subject.
What's that?
Don't try to change the subject.
Yeah,
Tell Anna I said hi.
that she just ran out of the room.
She's like, I'm out of here.
She's trying to get stuff ready for Christmas Eve dinner. We're having it with my parents, and then we're doing Christmas
She's
with your
locking all
parents.
the doors because you're gonna say something to piss somebody off.
Mm-hmm. I think
Like,
we need to
I guess I gotta
backtrack a
go.
little bit on women's rights. I mean, I'm just saying. I think they've gone too far.
Stupid.
But,
No, this is all you're saying.
what?
Even though if I would have did show prep like I was supposed to, I wouldn't have said all that though.
I still would have.
I believe it.
But no, Canada's getting a lot of hate right now, and hopefully that guy gets thrown out of office here soon or resigns. I really hate that guy because what he did to the truckers.
Man, yeah,
Pretty
that.
Well, next on the docket, we'll just keep knocking these dockets out. What's this? Oh, the Matt Gaetz stuff. You hear about this one?
Yeah, I'm reading it now to see if it's something I've heard yet already or if it's something new.
You probably think he's hot.
God, 37 pages.
You got
And no.
Well, anyways, he's one of the cool guys. Used illegal drugs, had sex with minors. He's an inspiration for all.
And you guys sit there and say he's one of the cool guys. Wow.
What gets young pussy, and
Spotify is gonna delete this podcast.
Spotify's gonna put me right under Rogan. Shit.
They get deleted.
Nah, Spotify is actually the cool one. YouTube is the one you actually have to worry about. Because Spotify had the chance to cancel Rogan and they did not. They didn't. That's why people like them, because they're more open than YouTube. YouTube has advertisements they have to answer to.
Oh yeah.
Spotify does too, but they're more. Advertisers know. Yep. The House Essex report finds that he paid women to have sex with him. But then he also took him to a theater after. He's not as cool. He's like cool and then becomes that weird uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, not clear. Sufficient.
Oh yeah, I meant to tell you, I'm going to be leaving around 4.
You are going to a Christmas Eve party?
No, I'm going to the store.
That's
I
not
got
fun.
I got my paycheck.
Oh, nice. Oh, you got it early?
Yeah, I was debating if they were actually going to send it today or and that wouldn't be tomorrow, but
Yeah, we got our Christmas bonus on last paycheck, and we're getting paid this Friday, so I'm not as lucky as you. Unhelpful. But yeah, he's a snob.
Did you say I was unhelpful?
Hmm?
Did you say I was unhelpful?
No.
Not like you said. But okay.
Boop. Well, I had a question. Here's something I thought of. Time travel. Have you ever thought about that? Time travel and then picking out different parts and seeing what would work?
Yeah, but I don't believe it's possible. Like,
Oh no, I was just thinking about what would happen. Like, what if we just picked out Martin Luther King, just took him out, so we have segregated bathrooms, but we have segregated transgender bathrooms because transgender stuff still happened.
Jesus, Jester.
Huh? That'd be funny. We just keep the black and white rainbows separated where they belong.
Gee. Yeah, okay. Wow, okay. It's gonna be obvious you're gonna be what do you call it? The one that gets the most attention.
It's funny though. It is. Or we just put Martin Luther King in and take out the transgender stuff. And that's how it belongs. That's what you agree with. That's what our podcast, our core values is. Keep Martin Luther King in, take out the transgender stuff. I'm writing that down right now. Core values. Cool, thank you.
Alrighty.
Well, what else would you think was funny if we'd start taking stuff out of history but kept other stuff in?
Who knows? Because all I know is they're teaching us stuff now that they didn't teach us in school.
Well, if we took out women's rights, I mean, my wife would be way more obedient.
She just scoffed, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. Let's just keep those out. That's always good. She's doing a lot of heavy breathing over there. I don't know what's going on.
She's trying to hold back from choking you.
It's going to be a fun Christmas.
Man.
What are you interested in right now?
What do you
Don't
mean?
look at me like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's your job as a wife. She just flipped me off.
Rightfully so.
Not rightfully. I mean, she doesn't have rights in this universe.
And now she's gonna punch you.
Did you just say she's gonna fuck me?
I said she's gonna punch you.
Oh, well, that's a little. I mean, that could be part of it.
I mean, she could fuck you up, but yeah,
I
just
mean,
punch you.
that's part of the king. Rough hatred. What is going on? Ow. The abuse I take. You're lucky you have rights. I mean, seriously. Anna, stop throwing stuff, please. This is why JR isn't dating anybody. Dating a woman right now.
Not dating nobody. Shoot.
Mm-hmm. Shit like that. She started throwing shit at me. I got on camera. This is gonna play in court after I say all that racist stuff. It's alright, JR is black.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, talking about your blackness, I still think that's funny. You are a quarter black, and you utilize that blackness not to vote.
Quarter black.
Quarter black. That's like a quarterback, but he's black. Quarterback. Touchdown. Fourth down. Let's go. Field goal. Timeout. Let's get back at it. All right. What about this one? North Korean fighters in Ukraine.
Man, yeah, they
You
I
even
watched.
kept up on this one?
Yeah, I watched something about it. It showed two Korean fighters that were trying to defend themselves from a drone,
Oh
and
yeah,
it
that's
showed it
rough.
where one ended up shooting. One soldier shot the other one by accident.
Yeah, they well they got nervous because those things can just like blow up right in front of you and kill you.
Yeah, yeah,
I think they know that, so they well, it's man for themselves. But still rough. It's like reported like well Ukraine reported 1,000 North Koreans are dead. I don't know how trustworthy that is. Obviously, it probably is a little biased either side, even if you view them as good or bad.
yeah. It's
Did you
pretty.
see
Yeah.
the North Korean when they got into Russia? Uh, watching. All right, I gotta type this very carefully. Uh, there was reports that they were there we go from the New York Post. Once they got into Russia, they started watching a bunch of porn.
Oh yeah, I saw that because
So this is what
because
happens
it.
when an undeveloped nation gets access to the internet.
Well, I
This
wouldn't say undeveloped or underdeveloped, but more just
they really are. I think they are considered a third world nation. A third what is that called? Third world nation. Third world is they would consider well the government would consider them a first world nation. Third. Yeah, North Korea, Vietnam, and the Allies represents the second world. But yeah, they got famines that wipe out their people. They aren't developed like the U.S. and U.K. and all of them.
man.
But that's funny. Yep, they're looking at cheek skin claps as soon as they get in Russia.
Uh,
So not YouTube tutorials how to use a gun. It's cheek skin claps. Just All right. Hey,
Okay.
look at that. Dogs. Meow. Well, you got anything else on the docket?
No.
Nothing. What was it? It was. You got any plans for Christmas?
Yes, I do. Leave home and stay home.
Damn, that's not no fun. What about New
Yeah,
Year's?
probably the same thing.
Hmm. Well, he lives in Anderson, Anna. Oh, I just gave away. Anderson, Illinois. There we go. Aha!
And it's in South Carolina.
There we go. Or Anderson, New York.
There's Anderson, Ohio.
That one. But we're having some people come to the party, but we're probably gonna be. I don't think we could come and get you.
Alrighty.
You,
Yeah, I got you.
you got me. Oh.
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to agree with you. Like, I get what you're saying.
Black Lives Matter.
That's not what I was saying.
Oh, so you disagree? Explain.
Jacob.
Yes. I just think. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would definitely watch what you're saying before you get canceled.
You saying that to me? All right.
Yes, because I'm the people's voice. Thank you. Oof. Let's see what's going on in the news. Anything's interesting. And just more Trump stuff. Enter kitchen. It only says Indiana. Why I hit the news is because of my VPN. Jared does not live in Indiana. There you go. I'm defending.
Oh no, I live in Indiana. I live in Indiana, Pennsylvania.
There we go. Anderson, Indiana, Pennsylvania. Yep, that's believable. Let's see if there's anything going on in the comedy world. Kill Tony. Shit, you still don't watch Kill Tony. You gotta watch an episode of Kill Tony.
Yeah, I haven't. What was it like? What was it
It's where,
about?
well, it's where they have a bunch of bucket pulls and they come on stage and try to do the 60 seconds of stand up, and then they have a panel and they rate them and talk to them and back and forth, and it's a whole deal. And then they have some regulars on there. They have some celebrities come on there, and they build a group of known comedians out of it. But they just had a guy, Kyle Dunnigan, act as RFK Jr. He's got the voice on par. You know, I don't know about the vaccines. That was so bad.
Oh my god.
Let's get that. I told you I like RFK, but this guy fucking did him good.
Man. Other than that, I don't really have anything else to go on.
Hey, you gotta do your research.
Yep, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, I was going to bed.
That's all right. Well, we're getting better. I think this episode went a lot smoother than last time, for sure. Yep. That's all this podcast is encouragement to do better.
I mean, hey.
I gotta. Yep. I gotta say a few things about you being black. You gotta say a few things about me being straight as hell.
It's alright.
It all works out. But Christmas this year is casual. GTA. GTA's got their snow stuff coming out. The snow stuff that came out. That's been cool.
Yeah, I've already. You already know I've been playing.
GTA 6. Oh, there we go. I think GTA 6 just released the trailer. I don't know. No,
Not quite yet.
December 27th is when that's coming out.
Yeah, people are going nuts over it. Talking about the 27th.
Hopefully it gets released next year. I don't know if it will or not. I think it's probably still going to be like 2026.
I think it's going to be some sort of on story mode. It's going to be some sort of 4-player co-op.
That honestly be pretty cool if they actually had an online co-op.
Because the guy that plays Jason, or not plays Jason, it seems like his avatar is changed between the trailer and the leaks that came out. So I got a feeling there's probably going to be like 4 of them all together.
More what?
I got a feeling there's going to be like 3 has, part 5 has 3 characters. This one's probably going to have 4. But, it'd be a co-op version where you can either do, NPC, computer, AI, or whatever, or you pick other people.
It seems like it's only going to have 2. It seems like it's only going to have 2 main characters, though.
Yeah, that's another thing. Those people are going nuts over the graphics, and to me, it just looks like it's story mode cutscene. That's why there's so many people walking around like that, because it's like they got more control on how it looks.
Yeah. Oh, look at
People,
that.
most of all that stuff you see, you probably won't be able to do. It's probably just some kind of background uh, cutscene type stuff.
Hmm. Then I just started playing the Cyberpunk. Oh yeah, I sent you that screenshot. I can't show it, but Cyberpunk is wild. I forgot that they have full nude character models. So I just I think all my clothes got stripped one time and I didn't realize it. It's like
Mm.
one of the things where you get knocked out and they take everything, and but you get everything back, but it doesn't load back into your character. So I just went to
You still got
check
it.
on the outfit, and there it was. Just a weird looking dick on a full nude body.
That's actually anatomically correct. You would think in a video game it wouldn't be like that.
No, they usually at least have like underwear on. Cyberpunk is just one of those. Yeah, it's more raunchy than GTA 5.
Oh, so the game is. I've never played it yet.
I can't believe you haven't. It was one of the worst rated games. I got it for cheap at a used store, and then they just kept getting it better, kept getting it better. And then they released the Phantom Liberty DLC, and now it's got 4.5 stars on Steam. It's like a really good game now. But everybody wanted to follow the hype train about how bad it is, but the storyline was really really good.
But see, and there it goes again with the way my mind works. You would think for me, I could sit here and say they did it on purpose. They purposely released a crap version and to build up the hype, and all along they had the corrected version just sitting there waiting to, people talk.
No, because it affected their stock value and all of that. Because it's the same people from The Witcher. So all the Witcher games were really good right off the bat. This one was a buggy mess that kept crashing and all that stuff from CD Projekt Red. So they actually had corporate higher ups to answer to and all that. It's not like it was so bad that it was good. For publicity, it was really bad altogether. It was not
I mean,
calculated. They released it way too early to get it out, and a lot of
yeah,
people were doing that at that time, just creating really ungood games like Battlefield.
did,
What is it? Battlefield 2042.
uh, that I haven't played that one yet either. But okay, didn't Cyberpunk come out around COVID?
Cyberpunk came out 2020, and then Battlefield, which I was excited about
See, they were
2042. I thought it was going to be
see,
like
they
the
were
shit
trying to
after
they
4.
were trying to get it out before like during COVID because everyone's at home and that was prime time ratings for anybody who was gaming or streaming movies.
I kind of agree with that. There's reasonings, but I think it was where they were the profits. They were trying to get their year end results really good, and it just
Oh,
did
okay,
not work.
yeah.
So yeah, upcoming. See what's upcoming. Kingdom Come, Assassin's Creed Shadows. I think this year was a pretty good year on game releases.
Mm. Yeah, they had some pretty good games. Like I
Have,
watched. I
have you
think it was a
done?
few months.
Oh, sorry.
What?
Have you done
No,
Indiana Jones yet?
it's I haven't really played it. I mean, I
It's a
played
good
some
game.
of it, but I wanted to start it over, and because I didn't get far, like the first chapter, where you in the museum, but I never uh, started over yet because I've got it installed, but I'm probably gonna wait until like January.
Oh, you just fast forward through everything? Is that what you're saying?
What do you mean?
You said restart
No.
it again.
Oh, okay. No, I was streaming it, but I was trying to record it, and I had an issue where when I first did it, I was doing it off of the cloud, and then when I went to go install it, I found out you can get better graphics by I think it's like 44 gigabytes more data. So I went ahead and installed it, but from that point, I haven't really started playing it again yet. And I'm just gonna start from the very beginning. I didn't get very far, and just start fresh.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, I started playing it off the rip. I don't really record or stream any of those games. I just played off the rip. I thought it was really cool because it was that cinematic movie experience, like straight from the beginning. And
Yeah, those
it
are the kind of games I like. They're story driven. It's not just 89% shoot 'em up, whatever, et cetera, uh, cutscenes, but actual story along with it.
Well, when he got the, I forgot what was the idol. That was like frame for frame from the first Indiana Jones movie, and then goes into a whole different storyline. So that's what I was talking about, that cinematic movie stuff. And they also do it throughout the game, but it just looks really good and it plays really fluent, and that's what I like. It's very impressive because some of these movie renditions into video games are starting to get really good, but they used to be extremely bad and extremely like a novelty item.
I mean,
Like remember like the Burger King Dash, where it was like the Burger King characters running around, where they had like a Burger King racing thing, and then there's like Pepsi Man.
wait,
Those are more food stuff, but like, what was the bad movie video games? Great movie, bad game. Oh, seven. Some of them. Oh, the Alien one failed miserably. Here's on giantbomb.com. Bug's Life. Blade.
oh,
That's like you haven't
these are
even
all
heard of
movies.
these. Some of these. That one was I thought that was all right but I was a kid when I played that one.
Wait a minute, I thought it was just called Wonka,
There is
Charlie and the
the new
Chocolate
one.
Factory. Yeah, I mean with oh, this is the video game. Never
Yeah,
mind.
this
No, I'm sitting there thinking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But yeah, I thought that was the movie cover I was looking at.
that was
It's the game.
2005. That was released on the PS2.
Oh,
There's Disney, Nemo. See, like a bunch of the stuff you never heard of, and
Fifth
for good
Element.
reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna say most of these is all movie forums. I remember, if I remember any. I didn't know that some of these even had a video game counterpart.
Because they're so bad. That's why. Think I don't know if Avatar should be on there. Oh, I didn't even know Rango had a game. Oh, Wii DS version. No, 360. Fard much better. Huh. Oh, there's search that up. Oh well, this is from like number one is the worst, and then the other ones. I really like Wally when
Excuse
I
me.
was a kid, and then I played a little bit of Up too.
See, your version of that movie, or my version of that movie when I was a kid, it was Short Circuit.
For what? Wally or Up?
Wally.
Short Circuit.
I've never seen Wally, but yeah, Short Circuit. It was a robot that just went off and did whatever.
There's Wikipedia. Short Circuit. Cast. I don't like how Wikipedia does there. It's just text. It doesn't have images. There you go. I always like Wally, where he's like, "Wow," and then ooh
Mm-mm.
ah.
It sound like what's that character on Star Wars?
Oh R2. R2D2.
No, not him. It's
This
an alien.
that
Yeah,
um uh shoot, I forgot what he is.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yep, Jar Jar Binks. He's easy to do. Yeah. Missa.
That's
Basically,
funny because
I'm
I'm.
taking applications from Lucasfilms right now. But Short Circuit, I've never. Oh, see, look, they did a crossover between Short Circuit and Wally. But I
Where did you
don't.
see that?
What was Short Circuit about? Because Wally was basically a bunch of people get into a blimp, go into space, but they turn into just a bunch of fat people.
I can't remember exactly how it went. It was an '80s movie, and I think it was a some kind of I want to say police robot, but I don't think it was. I can't remember. But it ends up escaping and then beats the other characters.
I'm gonna have
Now I
to.
want to go watch it.
I'll have to watch this here soon. I wonder what's on Short Circuit. I've heard of it before, but maybe it's the reason why I heard of it is it because if you try to watch it today, it's not as good as you remember it.
Oh, did we talk about the last time? It was the movie Three Men and a Little Baby, and supposedly it was a ghost that was in the background of one of the scenes, and they found out it was a cardboard cutout of Ted Danson's character because in the movie his character did commercials and
Oh, you talking about this one?
yep, and they found out it's weird because it looks like a kid, it really does, but I guess if you see what they're talking about and you look back and you see the similarity where it's yeah, it was a cardboard cutout because he was even wearing a top hat, I believe.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it if you have background knowledge of it, but it does. I could see how it could get misconstrued.
Because what they they discussed if there was a lore that the apartment they shot the movie in was haunted, but this YouTuber pointed out that the movie was never shot in New York. It was done on a stage in Canada.
You know about ghosts in Canada.
The not really,
I don't know.
but yeah, I think I was a teenager or a kid at some point when I saw that, and that creeped the shit out of me. But nowadays it's like, oh yeah, it's just something sitting there. And then Tom Selleck alluded that Disney may have had something to do with that put in there. Like they think it's kind of marketing, you know, thing to get people talking.
Yeah, it's smart. I mean, it probably worked pretty good, but they also had Tom Selleck in there, so he was already a big name. I don't
Well,
know.
all three of them were. Well, it still is, but yeah, they were all popular.
I think
I
that
mean, this
was
is the '80s,
after.
isn't it?
Well, when was Streaming a Baby? That was like right. Yeah, he was in his later years at doing Magnum.
Yeah, I believe was it the '90s when this movie came out, but Magnum PI was done like in the '80s.
87, so it was like a year before the last season. And then they have there's James.
I don't know. Oh,
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's when we looked up the. That's what we looked up last time.
oh, looking at. Oh, okay, recently viewed.
Yep,
Okay.
I remember looking up this guy. Remember this? You ever seen Psych?
Yeah.
That's a good show. I binge watched the whole season. I did that in the office.
I watched a couple episodes, but yeah, I never got into it to where I watched them all.
I still haven't watched this last episode. This is Gus. I want to watch it. I've been saving it. But we
Is
watched.
it on like Hulu or something, or?
I was at my buddy's house. It looks like it's on Peacock. Yeah, because it's a Peacock release since They don't work with the original TV show anymore.
Mm.
But Star
Oh,
Wars
okay.
just had a new thing on Disney Plus that I seen. I haven't been watching a lot of Disney Plus, but it was. No, that ain't it. That's different. Yeah. Oh, Skeleton Crew. It's a. It's very interesting. It's a bunch of kids who are on a planet, and they're supposed to be like smart and stuff, and going to school and doing stuff for the planet, and then they find a crashed starfighter in the middle of this woods on the planet, and they go up to space. I'm only past on the first episode.
Oh, it's a series.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a series. It's only in the season one, but it's actually really good for being kids.
Hmm. I mean, I I was never really into the Star Wars movies growing up, but I've seen a couple of them.
Oh, there's canon and then after canon. Canon and not.
What do you mean?
Oh, you don't know. I kind of know canon loosely. This, you've never heard that term before.
Oh yeah, pertaining to the story, I
So
think I got an idea what you're talking about.
canon's the official storyline characters. So from all the movies, 80s, 90s, 2000s,
Yeah.
that George Lucas did. Canon includes the original and prequel trilogies, and then Star Wars is like all over the place. Like they do, uh, like prequels and stuff. So it jumps up and down on the timeline. So if
Um.
you can watch it like in different ways. You can watch it how they released it, or you can watch it from chronological order. So you're gonna have a movie from like 2000s, and then after watching that, and it looks good. Then you're gonna go back to the movie from 1980s, just so you can get the timeline from oldest to newest in the storyline.
Um. If I remember correctly, I think wasn't it all shot backwards, like the timeline,
Yeah,
or what? Or I'm
bas-
thinking of Star.
basically it. But then Disney acquired Lucasfilm, and then the Star Wars canon was soft rebooted to make new films and shows. So then that's what a lot of fans consider non-canon elements that may have happened but are not confirmed.
It leaves it kind of wide open for somebody to come up with a production of those, stories.
But what Disney did was that they the last movie was it Rogue One? No, it was, I forgot. What the hell is this? Look at this. What the fuck is Jedi Junkies? What's going on here?
A cheap
That's
spin-off.
like a fucking porno. Look, you got
Alrighty.
all these Star Warses, and then look, Jedi Junkies.
Well, it's funny because it's free on Tubi, but yet YouTube and Google are charging, looks like $2.99.
That's kind of weird. Filmmaker. No, I think it's a fan project. Yep, most dedicated fans. Um, what was? Oh, then they made Solo, but I think the is last. I want to make sure I got this. It's been a second since. No way. I guess the Rise of Skywalker was the last one. Man, it's been a while. I can't believe it was 5 years ago. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker was the last
Probably
Star Wars
because
movie that closed out the saga.
probably because Disney, since they bought the franchise, they slowed down.
Well, no, they
Cause
did. They created like three movies, so they continued it and then they closed it out. And what they're doing is with their TV series is they're filling in all the timelines with additional. So the Ahsoka coming from the Clone Wars, then they put her into real action. And Mandalorian, Bad Batch. Those are filling timelines. The Book of Boba Fett fills in that timeline. Obviously, Clone Wars before filled in the Clone Wars timeline because that only got covered in like two movies, I think.
Oh
And
yeah, and The Sims 4 has a Star Wars expansion pack.
this motherfucker. The Sims.
Like I'm good.
I'm like, these all fill in the timeline. You're like, well, The Sims, you can cook with Skywalker.
Shit,
This is
probably.
create little stormtroopers. Have them kill each other.
Mm.
Yeah, Sims 4 is interesting for a collaboration with Star Wars. But then they also have Resistance. They got a bunch that they did. Then they got a bunch of different types of animation on them too. Star Wars Rebels was good.
Yeah, I remember. I can't remember the name of it. There was this movie I watched in the early 2000s. It was completely animated, but
But
it was science fiction.
it was Star Wars.
No, it was. I don't know what it was. I can't remember. If I remember correctly, it was my first time seeing actually fully animated movie or something like that.
Oh, I think I know what you are. Oh, are you talking about the claymation stuff?
No,
Oh, do you
no,
know what
it
I'm
was.
talking about though?
Uh, I think. Let me
Because
look also.
there was Fantastic Mr. Fox. That was that was 2009.
No, not that one. This is
Uh,
back in '05 or '04.
early. Shrek was that. Are you talking about like more like crude animation, not like 3D?
No, yeah, it's more like 2D. Was it Titan AE?
There,
That might have been what I saw.
animated films from IMDb. There's Chicken Run, The New Emperor's Groove. Monsters Inc. was from 2001. That's wild. I always think of them as being older.
What's that?
Monsters Inc. What was it about?
It was science fiction. People worked on the ship. Um, yeah, I can't remember. Something comes up like Titan AE, but I have to look up on matter of fact, get on YouTube real quick.
Well, they had that was from '73. Star Trek had an animated series. It wasn't Star Trek.
No. See, and now I can't remember. Okay, I was seeing a cartoon. I think this was computer generated.
Lloyd in Space.
No.
But they went off to space. Was it a
Yeah,
kids show?
no, it was. I think it had gore in it.
I have no idea. Because I remember as a kid I was watching Cyber. Yeah, I don't know if you ever remember this. Cyber Kids, or no, was it Cyber Kid? No, this wasn't it. Cyber Chase. There we go. That was 2002. That's why I was asking. Maybe you're talking about that. This was a kid
Oh
show on
no.
PBS.
Oh no, I was an adult at that time. No, this is it. It was a movie, but dang, it's gonna drive me nuts trying to figure it out.
Cyber Chase had some people in it too. I didn't realize, but Gilbert Gottfried was Digit. Christopher Lloyd was the hacker. I mean, jeez. Christy Nicole. That's wild.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I did see on YouTube they was talking about Terminator. There's people have been uploading shorts from the movie and that give you facts about it, and they had an interview with Robert Patrick, who played the T-1000, and I had no idea at that time that was his very first movie role, and that's what started his movie career.
Hmm.
And then I guess Arnold Schwarzenegger, the when he got contacted for the script, I think they gave him a copy of it. He read it and then called back and told him, basically they told him his character will be killing anybody, but
Wait.
he's what to have a character that kills people.
Hmm.
But I didn't notice that seeing those movies as a kid that he wasn't really killing anybody. People died. Like, he's supposed to be the non-lethal version of I forgot the name of the robot.
Did you see how old Arnold Schwarzenegger is again?
Wait, what?
Well, this is on Instagram. This is Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Let me pull your screen. There you are.
That motherfucker's
That
old.
has to be a movie.
No, he was just out in New York City.
But no, this has to be a movie role that he's doing.
Maybe, but I
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah, go back and see
Oh
a
wait,
new
no,
Chris.
this could be it. Filming the new
Yeah.
Christmas movie, The Man with the Bag in New York. Okay, so he might have
Because
dyed his hair a little bit more, but he's looking older than could be in those.
I mean, he don't really look that old. That's for that part because
Seriously, that don't look like an
he,
old man in that side shot.
no, what I mean is, I'm trying to say this. What you're looking at is character makeup. Like
Yeah,
he doesn't look like that in real life. I think he has thicker hair
I hope so. But I mean that's an older photo. I think that might have been when he was governor.
because it was right after his stint of being the governor of the state of California. He ended up doing Terminator, that very last one, where he played his same role, but instead of the T-1000, it was a different robot.
Hmm.
That's another thing. Uh, that movie that he was in, a one where it looked like he was dressed like Santa.
Yeah.
What year is it that movie supposed to come out? Because it was this Christmas when it's supposed to come out.
For which one?
I don't know that whatever movie it was that he was dressed as Santa.
Oh, let's see. I think it's still getting recorded, but
I would just typed in Arnold Schwarzenegger as Santa or something. Because I'm about to be like, if that was to release this Christmas or whatever, it's convenient that these little bits of stuff are popping up online about him in general.
this is the man with the bag.
Yeah, that might have been it.
I don't think there's much details released. I wonder if it's just releasing here soon.
Okay, I remember Jingle All the Way when I was a kid.
Well, I might re-release it next year. I mean, Christmas is starting to get a little late. Like it's tomorrow, so
Oh,
if it's not,
man. Yeah, yeah.
but talking about movies that got released, Sonic 3 just got released, and this is supposed to be the best Sonic out of all three. And Jim Carrey's in it again, revising the role, and Keanu Reeves. That's dope. Oh, and also in Cyberpunk, Keanu Reeves in Cyberpunk.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's funny because right before Cyberpunk came out, everyone found out Keanu Reeves is in it. and then they released that Unity 5 engine. I forgot what Unity it was. It was a demo of Matrix, the video game, and people thought it was really going to be that he was going to be in again. But no, it was just a demo. And then all of a sudden, he was in Cyberpunk. So it's like he did one thing with one company to drum up publicity, another company, or something like that.
Yeah. I really like the guy.
Okay, I gotta go ahead and get ready to go.
Yep, sounds good. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, you got any announcements or anything?
Mm, no.
Nope. Well, I guess you have a good Christmas. I probably won't talk to you for the rest, since
Next year.
we're doing midnight mass and we got a lot of family functions. And well, maybe I'll probably be on the Xbox tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So